Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since I did a little support for hire. I'm going to try to fill in the gaps because we had a couple sports come out since the last time I did one of these. So we had Anna and we had Alexstraza. Both very different, both very different play styles when it comes to what they do. And there was also the whole support apocalypse that went down where every single support pretty much lost hit points, not hit points, but they lost stats. They became squishier. Their heals weren't as good. Rhaegar lost Lightning Bond. So they tried to do away with the duo support meta by weakening all supports, except Lily, who pretty much got buffed. But I'm not going to discuss that. I'm going to discuss Anna as I play her in Quick Match and see. Yeesh, I haven't played much with her, but she is a support. Let's try it out.
Anna checking in.
Anna checking in. We're going to see how this goes. Alright, popping into the game. What do we have here? So Anna, Cassia, Illidan, Lucio, Chromie. These are my allies. So double support for us. For them, Sergeant Hammer, Junkrat, Straza, Nova, Thrall. Okay, so they have a sieging team with those two by themselves. And then this could be rough for me. So I'll try to go through my talents and see what I can choose here. So for level 1, it's usually between Grenade and Piercing Darts. The detachable box magazine works if you're able to land auto attacks enough to really make your doses work. Of course, later on you can max doses faster with the talent build, but I always go Piercing Darts, so later on my bullets, once I complete the quest, if I do, the bullets themselves will carry through multiple enemies, and then the healing bullets themselves will too. So Q's and the skill shot, it's a straight line skill shot. Very narrow. That's how thick you get. And it doesn't do anything but heal. You can't use it to hit enemies. First week she was out, that's exactly what people thought. So Anna also has her W, which is her nade. Her nade is an anti-heal, so if you throw it out, they are unable to heal themselves or their allies. It's just like Overwatch. I missed another shot. For the heroes people and getting Overwatch characters, their abilities usually do cross untouched. So this is just like Anna in Overwatch. So heal bullet, healing nade, the nade, and then I have my E, which is my sleep dart. Hit it, puts him to sleep. That's your CC. That is what you use to save yourself in the moment. And I'm just going to counter Straza hard every time I see that go down. I should throw out my nade. I actually lucked out here just because I have a Lucio to kind of lighten my heal load. Because I do not like Anna. She is... Like, I thought she was going to be good when she came out, but then I was like, she is very stressful just for the amount of focus you have to put in to, like, hit things. That was a grenade to nowhere. Maybe I'll be more... Oh yeah, that's right. Chromie can do that. Nice. Lucio's a little happy after that. Okay, so level 4. If you go grenade build, you would take airstrike because it reduces the cooldown. Aim down sights is a way for you to increase your aim. I've never taken it, but it makes Anna like walk with like a crab walk that slows her immensely. It can do a lot of harm if you do that too much. So I'll just take overdose. So whenever I put people to sleep with my dart, it'll do that. It'll give them a dose. A dose is... Let me show you. On Nova, see there's a little purple indication? That's a dose. So doses... Later on, I'm gonna augment it. So if they have doses, it reduces their spell power. Sadly, I didn't have my nade for him there. And I blew that too because I suck.
By your hand, you will survive.
I really need to start hitting those. So does Anna have mana issues? Not if you hit your shots.
Well,
I just happen to suck with her.
heading out.
Damn it. So what is, so 15 mana, 50 mana, and 50. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Wow, we didn't get any of the skulls, which hurts. Of course, we have supports who aren't very good at wave clear. Got her.
Orders received.
Was definitely much needed. Can we get anything here? Well, maybe we can try. The whole thing with the support nerf there is you can't really... Well, then again, Anna's not good at wave clear. She is not.
Understood. That's the way.
She is good at that kind of stuff. Or if you just... Hopefully you can calculate your time.
Well healed.
Sleep Dart Blind. I'm just gonna get decreased spell power. I believe that'll help. I think it's Thrall.
Very well.
Thrall and Junkrat because of the nades. So I'm just, every time I hit him, there's a dose, and the dose will reduce him. Yeah, he just bought time for hammer.
Well done.
Smart move.
I would have done better.
So this kind of all goes back to the the support apocalypse that went through, where the supports themselves all took a hit when it came to like wave clear. They made Furion not so great anymore, and Straza is, well, Straza didn't really get hurt too much by that. Luckily, she's still relatively great at wave clear, and it's just wave clear is very important in this game for stuff. And Anna is just abysmal. She does have the little mana bullets, but and the nade is not a wave clear option, no matter what people think. Ooh. Damn it. Couldn't quite sink the shot. Uh. Also, another very important thing for Anna is she cannot escape. Most supports don't have escapes. That's not normal, but she's a relatively bad sitting duck. Especially, she's softer than she once was.
Young again.
And of course, you can take talents to like make her range longer. But for a team like theirs that doesn't have a tank and doesn't really have anything that you're going to be trading into necessarily,
Thanks for the heal.
Nova got her. Fuck. Lucio. So if you're see that if I try to heal, I gotta get the piercing dart. I gotta finish my quest so I can actually shoot through people to heal, because that's another one of her. She's a very high skill cap person, where if an underachieving Anna, well, and Lucio just got fucking smashed. An underachieving Anna is different than like an underachieving Rhaegar in a way, because you can still manage. But if you have an Anna who's not necessarily pulling their weight, you will just continuously die. Because it's like, she's not hitting shots, well, you're not getting heals, and then it's like, the nade doesn't do much unless you're a sustained character. Which, hopefully you are in some instance. Not there. But if your team's a sustained team, you can just hit them with like one nade and then you'd be okay. Okay, we're not even trying for the golem here, which you shouldn't. So at level 10, she has the two options between Nano Boost and... Okay, that's not who I wanted to Nano. Never mind. My hand went right to him because I'm an idiot, but... The whole... Nope. I lost my train of thought. So her 10s are Nano, which gives extra mana. So Nano is what gives you the mana and your faster cooldowns. She's better for mages when it comes to like giving them lower cooldowns and more mana so they can just fire off. Li Ming is like an awesome choice for her. And there was also a little bit of Cho'Gall play they were doing, where Cho'Gall would just continuously get his or their cooldowns back fast, which is really, really strong.
Let's get to work.
Just help her. Oh, that didn't hit. That's unfortunate. I thought my sleep tart got him.
Enemy contact. This is much better than
So see, I am... Where are they here? Okay, they are here. That should be a kill. Good. So, Eye of Horus. Eye of Horus has a place. It's just if there are buildings or... If there are buildings in your way of where you set up, you are not going to hit, or you're not going to hit enemies, and you're not going to heal allies. It just won't happen. And there was also all the funky little things that came with it, where if you use the ability and then you try to move, you cancel it and then it doesn't work, or you accidentally shoot a shot and then you move, then it doesn't count. There was all this. It's just things people had to get used to when they take that single ult. Can't see that. I didn't. I'm gone. Fuck. Also, Anna has no ability to heal herself. She can throw a nade at the ground and then pick up an orb to hopefully get some health back, but she doesn't have the ability to heal herself. There has been talks on the forums. I think the guys that are like controlling the game, you know, the creators, they talked about possibly changing that to help her out, which would be much appreciated. Okay, remove stuns, remove slows, and roots. I'm just gonna go with this because we already have the speed. So if I take this, it'll help us more, I hope. Because then I can take roots off. Illidan's going in. Damn it. Alright. I don't know if nanoing Illidan is like my best move, but I'm gonna try it. I thought he was gonna keep going. He kind of broke off charge. That's on me. That was 2. We forgot hammer. Well, it's kind of the life of a duo support.
Let's get to work.
There's really no way to get around Straza when she does that stuff.
I appreciate it.
I almost gave it to Lucio again, which would have been really stupid.
I expected more from you.
Romy, though, she's hitting shots. Ah, missed. Oh, that was filthy.
Much better than refined.
This Chromie is on point, hitting those shots.
Killing spree. A strike to their heart. Understood.
You gotta give him props for hitting those shots. Okay.
I appreciate the support.
Continue on.
This is
I don't
much
mind that.
better than retirement.
Let's see. Empower. I'm just gonna get. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the empower. Every time I hit a shot, it'll do better. I'm just gonna have to hope I don't miss as much as I usually have. This is no Anna. I'm not gonna like shit talk Anna the entire time. I mean, she's really good if you're one of the people who are really good at hitting skill shots. Because if you're always an assassin who's like a skill shot user, you're not gonna be hurting as much as like say I am. I missed that. That feels bad. I missed that too because I suck.
I will feel this tomorrow.
I have a rough time with Hannah. Then again, it is lack of time that I've put into her, but it's like she's not a main support, so I didn't really think I needed to put too much time into it. Oh, they finally got the giant.
Rise, golems, rise and let loose your wrath.
Okay, so
Enemy in my sight.
okay, I thought Cassie was gonna try something there.
Let's get to work. I will keep you.
Stupid bullet.
Bring them before me. Restoring your health.
Your
Acknowledge.
golem is complete.
Huh?
Than that of you.
Oh, we crazy as hell. I didn't even watch where I was stepping because I'm stupid.
Recovered. I will feel this tomorrow.
Hurry up and get back to the giant. We rushed that to try to get some kills.
I'll make quick work.
I can hear Junkrat's scooter. Not a scooter, but that's what I call it.
Affirmative.
So let's see. I guess I could go to thoughts on the support apocalypse that went and came about what they did to everybody. It's kind of rough what they had to go and do with it because they're trying to do away with the whole double support thing. And I guess that was an option. I may have just ruined. No, never mind. I was about to say, did I just ruin that for her?
The end. Order 50. Heading down. That's the way.
No, no ult for you.
No scope needed. Bring them before me. I appreciate the support. Very well.
Athletic support. So since I completed my quest, I can my heal bullet pierces too. That's why I'm doing much better now because I'm not getting body blocked by my own allies. That's a really big issue when you're playing as Anna. That'll happen.
Acknowledged.
Has to be a clone. Good thing is, soft characters, when you take the empowered bullet, they're pretty much full when you hit them.
Death stirs within the mind.
Alright, we get a keep.
Be somewhere else.
Chromie went back.
Do you hear that clattering?
We'll get 20 out of this. Okay. Actually hit her.
Restoring your health.
Okay. Agreed. I'm gonna get dynamic shooting. So if I'm hitting a target with multiple bullets, my attack speed goes higher. Maybe I should have went for the multiple doses gives sleep. It's just you gotta hope your teammates don't hit them when they're asleep, and then you have to hit your five doses, which probably hasn't been that hard for me ever since I got. I augmented a few talents to add more
Orders received.
doses to when I hit the ability itself. Stop that heal.
Enemy in my sight.
Damn it.
Most impressive.
Oh, that's a great hunt. Yeah.
Enemy in my sight.
You're improved.
You want it?
Get to work.
Sleep dart is amazing when you hit it. Now watch my attack speed just skyrocket as I attack this thing. Fast, huh?
I'm feeling good.
I kind of don't really mount as Anna because I'm trying to heal everyone. That's probably something I need to work on. You're gonna go for the big one? No, we got the little ones. Yeah.
Let's get to work. I'm on the attack.
So the build I usually see with Anna is for newer people. It's advised you take the grenade build, where you lower the cooldown as much as you can on the nades. Just because the nade is a very integral part to her kit, and it can help assist your team a lot if you're able to use it better than I'm using it. Of course, I'm not saying I'm any good at using her anyway. Yeah, we can win it with this. Oh, we're gonna help it. Okay.
I make quick work of them.
Also, she cannot solo a camp. Neither can Rhaegar. It has issues soloing camps now. They pretty much pushed us out of that. Nano boost her, because why not?
Orders received.
Oh, he used Blink.
Acknowledged. I appreciate the support. Enemy
Just
contact.
keep Chromie higher. Don't want to get hit by Total Mayhem.
It's going to be okay.
Holy crap, we pulled that one out. There we go. Just ramp up my attack speed.
Victory.
Ooh, 60,000. Yeah, there was.
P.
Nope, wrong face. Let's see, so well, I gotta give it to Chromie. That Chromie was hitting shot after shot after shot. That was nuts. So what do I think of Anna? She is kind of the embodiment of duo support. just because she can't heal herself. She desperately needs a tank to peel. In that case, we managed to cause so much trouble for the enemy team that they weren't able to actually push in on you, which gave me all sorts of time to heal people. Currently not accepting messages from players who are not. Really? Can't That's so weird. That's so. Yeah, I guess. Okay, either way, I'm gonna move on from that. So, I did sleep darts, so when I finish the quest, I can shoot my healing dart through 2 people, which is very useful. There's the overdose, which if you hit people with sleep dart, gets 3. And then if you shoot them 2 more times, like level 20, if you take the sleep dart thing, where you put five doses on them, they go to sleep. Because you put a dose on every time you hit an ability or an attack. So I did this to the mind numbing agent, where if you hit them with every dose, will reduce their spell power. So you want to have a dose on. If you have like 4 doses on them, severe reduction. And Nano Boost, I think that's the better of the 2 alts. I don't necessarily like Horus just because buildings get in the way, people get in the way if you're trying to hit shots. It's and if it would pierce would be cool, but then maybe it would be broken. I don't even know what that level 20 upgrade for that is. Purifying darts. I could have took the speed darts here at 13, but I took this because we had Lucio who had speed, so I didn't need speed. I just did the thing that got rid of roots and slows. I did have a stun in Sunder. Not really anywhere else. And then 20 is dynamic shooting. I always take dynamic shooting just so you can make people pay if they try to 1v1 you. Detachable mag is an option if they have a tank. And then if you finish this thing, you just freaking reload. Just reload your healing darts and you can just max heal somebody from like 1 HP to 100 if you hit all 3 of your because it becomes an active and you flick it on and you just super heal the dude or whoever's like your tank will come right back to full health. Especially if you hit him with like a nade first and then use it. Oh my god. So this one has that one has its place. It's just I didn't use it here because I didn't have a tank. I didn't think I would be consistently attacking anything for that stretch of time. So yeah, I think Anna is just the embodiment of dual support. She can't lane clear and she can't heal herself. That's kind of what makes you a dual support, because then it's like, well, somebody has to heal you unless you have ETC or somebody else who has a healing ability to hopefully offset you. So you always have to think, for Anna, you really have to measure where you're standing. If you're good at skill shots, you'll probably pick her up relatively quickly. She's cool. She's great design. It's just she's hard. First week was brutal with her just because of how high her skill cap is. She's a hard, right? Listed as hard. Yeah, difficulty hard. So they say so a lot, but yeah, she's difficulty hard. Treated just like she should. Next on the list for support for hire, at least for me, is where is she? Alexstraza. I have it on XP. I should have A to Z. Straza, and they happen to be right next to each other too. Straza is the newest support to enter the game, so if you want to drag it on up, I'll get to that video right away. But I'll see you guys on the next support for hire.